Okay, so this is week 5. We're going to learn about framing and pressure treated steel plates. And so in the week 5 folder, you'll find pretty much everything you'll need in this assignment. So all the pictures that you'll need to create your slides for your digital portfolio. And so in this assignment, we'll investigate pressure treated steel plates and add the findings to the portfolio. And these pictures are really helpful. I put them up there for you to, take them and toss them into your digital portfolio. Um, the Once we make the slides for the pressure treated steel plate, include information on describing what is a pressure treated steel plate and the process we take to make a piece of lumber pressure treated. And so I have 2 articles right here. What is pressure treated steel plate and turning wood into pressure treated steel plates. And I also have a video on the basics of framing. So just watch the first 6 minutes and 36 seconds of it. When you do pull it up, the video looks like this. And so I stopped it where it should be stopped. But this is a great video on the basics of framing. This gentleman, he's a carpenter, and his name's Matt. He's from California, and he talks about all the framing that we do in California. And so I like his videos. They're very straightforward, and he covers a lot. So remember, just the first 6 minutes and 36 seconds of that. Take notes on the pressure treated sill plates when he's talking about them. Pause the video and go ahead and add them to your file. Now, this obviously is going to change. We're going to add pressure treated sill plates to this. So we're going to get information on those. Pressure treated sill plates. So I would do this. Probably get this a copy of one of these slides. So right click, duplicate the slide, and then just bring it all the way down to here, at the very bottom. We can probably make. Let's duplicate this slide and go down here. And I would definitely add a slide that is a transition slide, basically telling the reader and yourself what they're about to get into. So foundation materials, and so I'll duplicate this slide and slide this one all the way down to here. I think this slide is no good. Let me just remove this slide. And framing materials. Let's do there we go. And I think we need to go back up here and change this to rebar, concrete, anchor, bolt. And that way we have a solid um, idea of what's in each section, and we can start breaking things down much simpler. And so I did copy this one. This is not foundation materials. This is framing materials. And we are talking about pressure treated sill plates. Swap this out, replace image. And this is what I love about using copies of other slides is you don't have to format a whole lot. It's already done. And you just swap out the pictures. As long as you have the pictures ready, you're good to go. So, yeah, here's pressure treated sill plate right here. And then just give information on it from the 2 articles that I posted right here. So what's the pressure treated sill plate? Go ahead and read that article. It's real quick. And this article too. Watch the video and you're good to go. I'm just showing you how you can create this quickly. You'll probably need a couple slides for this, and that's why I provided a few pictures. So with this one, pressure treated sill plates are blah 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 blah. Type in what they are from that article. This one right here, and not only just the article, but what Matt says about the pressure treated sill plates. He also calls them sill plates and mud plates. He gives reasons why they're called different names, but we're talking about the same thing here. So get into that. We are going to. I said to stop it at 6 minutes and 36 seconds. He's going to talk more about the framing, but really just focus on the pressure treated sill plates right here at the bottom. That's what we're going to attack this week and get that into our digital portfolio, find out what they are and how they're made. This is a great picture because it shows how the pressure treated sill plate is anchored down to the foundation. And we created the foundation here. And so when we're done with the information, we're going to do the same thing with SketchUp. We're going to go ahead and create the file for the pressure treated sill plate. And so what I would do is I'd go to SketchUp, open up the last file that we created, the concrete slab and foundation. And once it's open, go ahead and click right here, go to save as, and save it as, let's see, I would save it as the pressure treated sill plate. And then just go ahead and save it. And then once it's saved, you can start creating the pressure treated sill plate. And so here's a great way to view things. Right here, click on scenes, and this is going to view straight down on our drawing. And so I gave the dimensions on the standard size for pressure treated sill plate. And there's different sizes. So there's 2x4s, and there is, oops, that's wrong. This should be 3.5 inches. Let me go ahead and correct that. So 2x4s are not actually 2 inches by 4 inches. And when we're talking about 2x4s, we're talking about pieces of wood, pieces of lumber like this. So let's go ahead and bring up this picture. So right here, when they call it 2x4, the measurement from here to here is 2 inches, and there to there is 4 inches. That's what they're referring to. In actuality, when you measure this, this is 1.5 inch, and this is 3.5 inches. It's a half inch short on each side, and I don't know why they do that, but that's just the industry standard, and that's what we deal with. So that's why we have these measurements here. So when you buy pressure treated steel plates, it'll be 1.5 inch by 3.5 inch by 16 inch. And that's just how it is. And so when we go to SketchUp, and typically when I draw this, I will draw this where it's 16 feet. So 16 space, or 16 apostrophe, enter. And then I will draw this 3.5 inches, so 3.5, not feet, 3.5 inches. So I just type in 3.5, enter, and that is 3.5 inches. And then I'm going to go down 16 feet, enter, and then I'm going to close this up. And so this is now a plane that I can push pull. And I'm going to push pull this up 1.5 inches. That is not right. So 1.5. It is not letting me do 1.5 inches. So here's what we're going to do. There's more than one way to skin a cat. And so I'm just going to type 1.5, enter. And now I'm going to push pull this up and touch that right there. And bam. Now I have my pressure treated steel plate. Next, I want to do what I want to do. Let me go ahead, is make it a component. And I'm just going to type in 16-footer and hit enter or click OK. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to make a copy of this. So move, control, and we're going to start putting this down on the foundation. Now I realize our anchor bolts aren't perfect. They should be centered, meaning if I was to draw a line in the middle of this, the bolts need to be in the middle. And so don't worry about that. You know, this is hard to do virtually, and I get that. But in real life, they should be centered. So know that this should be moved over. Let's see how far. So what I did here is I basically try and figure out how far I need to move this over, and I can. Okay, so 1 inch and 3/8. So if I really did want to move this over, I can select all these and move them over 1 and 3/8 of an inch. Oops. So, let's do that again. So I'm holding the shift button as I click and select all of these anchor bolts, and then move. I forgot to put the, so 1, 3, \8, enter. So now it's dead center. I can delete this, delete, and delete this. Because I don't need them. And whatever it did over there should happen over here. For whatever reason, that didn't work out too well. So let's move this over 1 inch. 3/8, 3/16. There we go. All right. So now that is also ready. So I'm going to copy this. So control, not control. So I'm going to use the select tool. So select over here, select, or the space bar, and then hit move command, the letter M, or go over here and click on M. And I'm going to click on this corner, tap control, so I make a copy. And that way, bam, I can move my pressure treated sill plate wherever I want. And so I'm going to make a copy of this, move control, because I want to rotate this as well. And so the rotate command is the letter Q, or right here, where the move command was, right here's rotate. And so how this works is you just click, don't click on the object, just click right there, left click and drag. And then I want to go from the red axis, so I'm going to left click again. I'm telling SketchUp I want to switch this to the green axis, and then click again. And it drops it in the exact location I want it in. So I'm going to go ahead and hit move, control for copy, and I am going to toss this in. Let's just toss it there for now. Gotta move this from there to there. And let's move it again. I'm gonna hit control. And I'm gonna move this to here. And you can kind of see where you need to move to get a good angle to do this. All right, so that meets up with that. Let me see if there's enough space to copy this. So move, control, and there you have it. And there probably should be some more. There's definitely going to need to be more sill plate that we need to make, but you can see where we're going with this. And so let's control. I'm already in the move command. I want to grab that corner. can toss this right here. And let's do the same here. Let's copy this. And I want to bring it out here because here's what I want to do. I want to explode this. So that's right click, explode. And that's no longer protected like the other one was. And the reason why I want to do that is because I want to draw a line from here to here. And that line that I drew, I want to copy it. Move Control. And the reason why I want to copy it is because I want to make sure that when I go and do this, see I'm doing that on the red, I'm going to pull this back there. And all I did was when I drew that line, I made the copy over here. That was just a measurement of that. And so now I can delete this line, make this another component, and call this pressure treated sill plate. Custom size. Hit OK, and now I can move this, move, Control, and toss it in there. Move, Control. Let's grab it from here. And toss it over here. So, see how this is intersecting? It should not intersect. So I'm going to pull this to here. And then that way, when we go and make these finishing pressure treated wood sill plates. So move, Control. And again, I'm just drawing a line so I can basically take a measurement. And now I have a copy that I need to make for here and here. So I'm going to take this, move, Control, and make a copy and really just bring it over here. I want to make sure that this is at the same level. Move this on the green. And I want to attach it to, since I drew it on this level. So that's the thing about doing in 3D. I remember drawing from here to here. So that's at the bottom of that plate. And so you have to remember where you drew what. And so let's go ahead and move this line to here. And now just draw that on the green. Let's explode this and push pull. And there we go. Now we have that done. And I can go ahead and make this a component. So select all, right click, make component, and then this is pressure treated sill plate, custom size 2. Move, copy, and toss it in there. Copy, and that should fit. Nice. Supposed to fit nice. What happened? Oh, that's what happened. Okay, well, so see how this piece of wood ends right here, but on this side, so you just have to be careful where you put your stuff. So that's okay. We'll just take this, move, copy, bring that out. And since this is already measured here, just bring that out in the green, explode, push pull, erase, erase, and delete that. Right click. So I selected that make component, treated sill plate, 3. Hit OK, and then move. So I wouldn't recommend doing it exactly how I did it, but if you got a better way, go for it. There should be anchor bolts all along. I just put a minimal amount. So I'm just basically double clicking in the component that I made, and I'm just going to move it over an inch. Oop, let's just do 1 3/8. There we go. And this one's move control. And let's get a couple more here. And here. So that makes more sense. Anyway, go ahead and delete that, and there you have it. So go ahead and make a slide out of this. So download PNG. We got that transparent background, and export as PNG. Pressure treated still plate PNG, and go back to slides. So I pretty much I'm just going to duplicate this slide, and again, after the information I got from our research, there it is. There we go. And there you have it. Pressure treated still plate, done. Again, I have been helping you with all this information before. Now you get the idea of what I want. So gather this information. Don't just leave it like this. I will refer back to this moment in the video at 32 minutes and 30 seconds. Do not leave it like this. Add more to it. You should be able to do research on your own and figure out what a sill plate is and do another slide. So duplicate that and are made, how they're made. So definitely swap these out. Replace image, go. And we have, so something like this. This shows the pressure treated sill plate into the concrete. And here you have more pressure treated sill plates, and you can see how it's made, where there's one way you can definitely see that it's been pressure treated are these lines that are cut into the wood, and it's green. It's not like regular wood, and that's how you know it's been pressure treated. And so this is a detail, an engineering detail on how the sill plate, see, pressure treated sill plate, pressure treated PT, sill plate, it's the PL for plate right there. And then we'll talk about other things that are involved in making a framing for a house. But that's for another time. So this week, go ahead and do exactly this. Read everything here because you do have a part 1 and part 2. I can't stress enough, you need both in order for this assignment to be complete. So part 1 is the investigation process. So you're investigating what pressure treated sill plates are, and then you're investigating how they're made. So pressure treated sill plates are made by blah, blah, blah. So you have the video, and then you have the two articles to go off of. So this article and this article, and this is what you'll be going over. So, and I already labeled it. What is a sill plate? And then this is this company's process into creating a pressure treated sill plate. And that's it. That's week 5. So go ahead and get these 2 parts done. I suggest doing the first 2 slides of the portfolio. Watch the video. And then get these 2 slides done. And then go to SketchUp and add the pressure treated sill plates. I will go ahead and add the SketchUp file to them, so you can try and make them yourself. It's really up to you. Oh, I would change it from rebar installation to pressure treated sill plates installation. And there you have it. Yeah, so I'll add the SketchUp file, and again, you can download it, and then I'll move these out of the way so you can move them in. I'll probably move them 25 feet, so all you have to do is move them 25 feet and they'll line right up. And so that's that.